Hey, what's up my peoples? I'm Go here, the freaking geek himself, and it's time to just transform the Haslab Victory Saber. So without further ado, let's just transform it. And first we'll start off with Star Saber. So what we're going to do here is, first thing we're going to do is rip his head off. And then we're going to take the mouth plate here and just raise that up. Take these and bring them forward. And we'll just put that off to the side for now. So now you want to take these gray panels here and detach them from the chest. So just kind of pull this forward like that, disengage that, and just kind of pull that forward and just disengage that clip there, pull that out. Then you want to take this back panel here, bring this out and down, because there's a little red release button right here. So you can push that down and that will allow you to disengage Saber and put that off to the side. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into his base mode. So you want to bring the arms back, like so. Kind of angle these guns up, like that. You want to take the hands and flip them in, open up this panel here, and then the arm will collapse up like so. Then close that panel back up, like that. Same thing on the other side, just open that up, collapse the arm, and close that back up like that. That's how you want that looking. And then we're just going to come down here. We're going to fold in his toe, and then take this whole foot section here and rotate that in. Fold down the toe, and rotate that in. And you're just going to raise up these little hip skirt panels, and then take the legs, and just bring them all the way out, like that. And you can just use this little back panel here as a way to just kind of keep everything steady. You want to take this head, and it will clip in right here and hold that in place. You want to take this gun here, and this will plug in right there, like that. And then you're going to bring in the shield. And that's how you want things looking back there. And you have these two tabs right here in the chest piece that will go into these two slots right here. So you just line that up and tab that in on either side. And granted, on my copy, this doesn't hold in too securely, but there you go. And there you have Star Saber in his base mode. And now to transform Saber into his robot mode, you're just going to take his arms and just bring them up and out, like so. Take the legs, and this entire waist assembly, as you can see, will just come down. Bring the legs down. You want to split the legs here. That will allow you to extend them the rest of the way, like so. You're going to come back here. You want to open up this section, and then just extend the leg on this double hinge here. Just bring that up and around, and then close that back up. Same thing on the other side, just open up that panel, and bring this around, and then close that up, like so. These little wing pieces, you just bring back, take these panels, and bring them up, and come over here, and flip out his toes, and flip out his toes. And then come in here and flip out his little hands, and flip out the hands, and there you go. There you have Saber in his robot mode. And now to get him into alt mode, what we're going to do is we're going to first open up his chest and then remove this little guy in here. It helps you just kind of grab his arm and pull him out. Yeah, this little guy, you're just going to take the face here and rotate that back. And there he is in his robot mode. And we'll put him off to the side. Don't lose him. He's very tiny. Take this headpiece, rotate this down, and then close the chest up like so. Then you're going to flip the hands in. Flip the hands in. And just leave that as is for now. We're going to bring these wings out just so we have the clearance to open these panels up. Collapse the legs back down like that. Close that up. Same thing on the other side. Just open that up. Collapse the leg down. And close that up. You can then tab the two halves together like so. And then you can just bring these little fins up, bring these out like that, fold in his little feet, like so. And then you can take the arms and bring them down. There are little tab slot connections in here, so you just kind of line all that up, and just plug that in, bring that down, and just line things up, and it should just plug in like so. And you bring out the wings, then you bring in the saber here, you pull out the blade, and you want to push up this blue handle, and that fills that in like so. And this will just tab in right here. You got tabs and slots, so just line that up and plug that into place. Then you can open up the cockpit, take our little guy here, bring up the legs, sit right in there, close that up, and make sure he's lined up right. There we go. And there you have Saber in his alt mode. And now to get all this transformed into its alt mode, you want to remove the shield, put that off to the side, remove this head, remove the gun, and we can begin here. So just want to bring the legs down just so we can kind of work with things up here. So you just kind of want to open these up. These hip skirt panels here will come up like so. This panel here you just kind of want to leave up. You want to bring the arms down and just kind of angle them out like that. Bring it down, angle it out like that. So you can actually leave the legs out because you want to bring the leg down on this hinge here like that. And once you have done that, you open up this panel here. The leg will collapse up like so, and close that up like that. You can store the blade of the saber in this little slot right in here. Just drop that down for storage, and then you bring all of this up, and all of this will clip in. You have various posts and ports. You also have a little blue clip that will go into the form right in here. Just line everything up, and everything should just kind of drop into place. There we go, like that. And that's how you want all that looking right there. And second verse is just like the first. So bring that up, and just break his leg there at the hip. Open up that panel, swing this up, close that up, and make sure that's as far up as it'll go. Bring that arm around, and again, just kind of clip everything in. Line everything up. It's kind of an awkward angle. There we go. And I gotta clip everything in, and everything should just kind of clip into place. You can get that little blue clip in there. It can be a pain sometimes. There we go. And close everything up like that. You can straighten out these guns here, this panel here. We can now bring back like so. Flip out the wings, flip up these little fins. Come in here to the knee pads and just flip up these little landing skid like so. And that is all ready to go. So what we're going to do with Saber here is just bring the wings up, take these fins and bring them down, and then this will all clip in right here like that. Then you can close this up And just a couple extra things we can do. We can take the head and we'll plug in right up top, right here, like so. And you can also take the shield if you want and use this port, and it will go over this post right here. Plug that in. And there you go. There you have Star Saber in his alt mode. And now moving on to Victory Leo. So what we're going to do here to get him into his alt mode, we're going to take this black panel here and just flip that down to cover up his face. Take these and rotate them down. It does have these little main pieces here, which just angle out ever so slightly, like that. You can open up the mouth if you want to. And you got that done. Now you're going to take the arms. You want to rotate the fist so the palm is facing up, and then rotate this around to bring out the paw. So again, rotate the fist up, and then rotate this around to bring out the paw. You just bring those arms up like that. Now as far as the legs go, you want to flip in his toes. And then you want to come back here, you want to open up this panel, and then collapse the leg in like that, and then close that back up. Same thing on the other side, just bring that panel out, and then just collapse the leg in like so, and just close that panel back up like so. And you want to come in here, flip out these little sections on either side, like that, and then you just take the two legs and clip them together. Now for the beast mode legs, you just want to rotate this down and then untab the rest of the leg. It does kind of, you'll feel it kind of soft lock into place, just swoop into place there. Same thing on the other side, just bring that down until you feel it's kind of swoop into place, and then just untab the foot there, bring that down. Then you're going to take this back panel here, like this, bring that down, that just fills everything in. And there you go. And if you want, you can bring in this big cannon here, and you're going to use this clip, and then we'll go over this section right here, this gray section on its back. You plug that in there, like so. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt to do, but it's doable. There you go. You just want to slide it in from the front, like that. You can just kind of angle this how you want. And there you have Victory Leo in his alt mode. And now to get him into his other alt mode, you take this cannon and just remove it. You can just try to like slide it forward like so to disengage it. So you're going to take little main pieces, flip those in, close his mouth, and then just take the head and just rotate it back like so. You want to take these wings, extend them out all the way like that. You're then going to just bring these paws up a little bit. You're going to bring the wings all the way down, then you're just going to bend the arms up, and there's a tab that will go into a slot right here in the wing. So just line that up and tab that in like that, and you want it looking like that. And you're going to do the same thing to your side. Second verse just like the first, just bring that up and then tab that into the wing like so, and plug that in like that. And sometimes they can come undone. Just keep track of everything. Now as far as the legs go, you're going to just fold the legs up. There's a little tab slot connection here with the foot, so just tab that up like that. Just bring that around. That will sit right there. Again, just take that foot, just you bring this forward just so you have the clearance. You can tab that in and then rotate that leg up like so. You gotta take these cannons here and rotate them around like that. Make sure that lion head stays kind of centered. And then we're going to bring in cannon here. You're going to turn it upside down like that. So you have this tab right here, which is going to go into this slot here, and then you have these two tabs right here, which will go into the slot right here. So just line everything up, tab that in, and there you go. There you have Victory Leo in his second alt mode. Oh, and one more little extra step here. You can rotate these little panels up if you want to. There you go. So now to combine this with Star Saber, first thing we're going to do is disengage that, put that off to the side for now. We're going to open up the legs so we can flip these sections in on either side, and you can just clip the legs back together. You want to bring the lion head up just so you can flip this panel back up. You can bring that back down, and that is pretty much ready to go. And now for Star Saber, what we need to do is we need to remove the shield, just put that off to the side for now, and bring this whole assembly up like that. And what's going to happen here is we have these tabs on either side of Victory Leo that will drop down these rails right here on either side of Star Saber's legs. So you just line that up. And just drop that down like so. You can just push it all together like that, and then there are two tabs right here which will go into these two clips right here. So just take that, push it down, and that will snap into place like that. And once you've done that, we bring in the shield, and you want to remove this section and plug it into this port right here. And you want it looking like that, and now you can plug it back where it was on Star Saber, and that will fill that in like so. And once you've done that, you can take this gun here, and that will plug in right there. You can take the cannon, and that will plug in there. And there you have the full V-Star jets. So there you have that. And now to get everything back into robot mode, we just remove accessories. We can remove this. We can remove this. Again, you want to remove this section here and plug it into the central port right here. Like that. Put that off to the side. And now we can just kind of disengage stuff. For me, I found that if you just kind of bring the legs up and then bring all this up, it's easier to undo these clips because these clips are pretty tight. There you go. We can disengage all of that. You then want to, again, push this little red release button here so you can disengage Saber. Like so. And we will get Saber ready to go. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to remove this whole nose cone section, put that off to the side, take the arms and bring them up like that. And then we're going to bring these panels down like so. You want to come in here, remove little guy, and just get him straightened out. And then you're just going to take the little face plate here and just rotate that up so it looks like that. You just want to open up the chest, bring up this headpiece, and he will just drop in right here. He's very tiny again. There we go. Just drop in right there. Close up the chest. Helps to split the legs. You can do this part. So just rotate the leg up at this hinge right here. Rotate that up, and then you can tab those legs back together. Bring those little wing pieces out and bring the legs up. You can see the tab. There's two little notches there for that tab to sit in. So just bring all that up. It'll bring that waist section up with it, like that. And just get all of that. Get the arms pretty much straightened out. Take these wings, fold them back, and that is ready to go. And now for this section here, flipping these fins, flip up the wings, take this back panel here, take this and just collapse this up, and then you are going to just take the landing skid, fold them in, and then we can just disengage all of this, disengage the arm, just kind of rotate that back just to get it out of the way for now. Just disengage all that, and unclip that, just get that out of the way for now. So at this point, you want to open up this panel if it hasn't done it for you already, and then just extend that leg, close that up, then you can bring the leg up, reattach it, bring that leg down, second versus like the first, open up that panel, swing that down, close that up, bring that up, clip that in, bring it down, bring down these skirt pieces, then you want to flip out his foot, flip out his toe, make sure it clears this section here, which is kind of hard to do. There we go. Has to go over a bit of a lip. It can be a bit tight, so make sure that pops into place right there like so. And we got his legs all done. That's enough of the arms. Let's bring them down. Open up this panel and extend the arm out. Close that up. Make sure the tab goes into this little slot right in here. Lock that in place properly, like that. And then you can just grab hold of his thumb and you can flip the hand out. There we go. There you have an arm all done. Same thing the other side. Just open up that panel, straighten that out, close that up, make sure that tab's in where it's supposed to. Just grab hold of his thumb and bring the hand out like that. Open up these gray panels here. Take Saber, and Saber will just drop down. I'm sorry. My apologies. The arms are supposed to be folded down like they're in jet mode. My apologies. There we go. So now that will drop down and should clip in like so. And then you have these little gray tabs which will tuck in two slots right in there. Then just push that in so that sits flush right there on either side. Bring it down and tab that in like that. And then you can just bring that out, angle those however you wish. And then just bring in the helmet piece. Just bring those up, bring down the faceplate, which will expose the face. Drop that down, and there we have Star Saber back in robot mode. So now we will move on to Victory Leo. So now to get Victory Leo back into robot mode, what we're going to do is we're going to split the legs. We can rotate these cannons, bring the head up and rotate these cannons, get them out of our way. And we're going to open up these panels here so we can extend the leg. And then close this back up. Be mindful that there is a tab slot connection right there. So just make sure that tabs in like so. Same thing here. Just open that up. Extend the leg. Tab that in. Close that up. Then come in here and flip down his little toe. And flip down his little toe. And there you have the legs all done. So now as far as the upper body goes, just untab the arms from the wings, bring that down, and then just rotate the paw around to expose the hand. Rotate the hand so it's oriented properly. And there you have that all done. Again, untab, bring that down, bring that around, rotate the fists, and there you go. The wings, you just fold up like so. Bring down that head, and then just bring the horns out, flip up that black panel to expose his face, straighten out those cannons, and there we have Victory Leo back in robot mode. And now to get Victory Leo ready to combine with Star Saber, what we need to do now is we need to, again, just take this black panel and bring that down, cover up his face. We're going to rotate this head around like so. Just bring that up, and this entire shoulder assembly here will disengage and just slide out like that. Once we've done that, this head will just drop down the rest of the way like so. You want to extend the wings like that, and then you're going to rotate the hand up and then rotate this around. So basically like we're going into his other alt mode here, and then again tab slot connection right here in the wing, tab that in like so, and just tuck all this up like that. And again, rotate the fist, bring this out and around, bring this up, tab it in, and plug that into the wing like that. These cannons here will come up and rotate around, and sit up. And this white panel here will flip around, and you want everything sitting like that. And that is all ready to go. So now what we're going to do with this section is we're going to take all this and split it in half like so. And we're going to take this foot, flip that up. We're going to then come back here, open up this panel, and collapse the leg in. Close this up. Again, be mindful of that tab slot connection in there. Make sure everything's lined up. And that will sit there like that. Once you've done that, this whole assembly will just fold at this hinge here, and there's a tab slot connection right here. So just close that up and tab that in like that. You're going to take this section here and flip that out. Come on. Flip that out like so, and this little clip in here, you want to flip this up like that. Now on this side, you're going to do pretty much the same thing. Just fold this up. This little clip here, you want to rotate in, get that out of the way. Open this up, collapse the leg in. Again, close that up. Be mindful of that tab slot connection in there. Like that. And of course flip up his robot mode toes. And then just fold all this up. Tab that in. Like that. Flip this section out. Come here and bring this little clip up. And all of that is ready to go. And now the only prep work you have to do for Star Saber here is to flip in his toes and flip in these feet. Flip in the toe, flip in the foot, like so. And this red clip will clip in right in this section here. So just line that up and just clip it in like that, and then just bring this black section up over that right there. And same thing on the other side. Just clip that in and bring that up. And now he has his new feet. And once you've done that, you then bring in this backpack section here. This will plug in right back here, like so. So just take that and just clip it in, and then this section will come down. There's a tab slot connection right here. And just tab that in right there, like that. And there you have Victory Saber in his combine mode. And to get all this back to its original state, I'm going to undo that and just disengage the backpack, put that off to the side, and then come down here and just bring this down, undo the clip, bring that down, undo the clip, put that off to the side for now, and all we got to do for Star Saber here is just flip up his foot, flip up his toe again. Make sure you clear that little lip right here on this section, which on mine, this side's really tight. But bring that up, flip that up, and there we go. We have Star Saber back in his original form, ready to go. And now for Victory Leo, what we need to do here is we need to just fold in the clip, fold this section in, untab all of this, straighten that out. That'll just clip in right there. You want to flip out this little Flip in that little clip right there so you can flip in the toe. Then open this up and extend the leg. Again, be mindful of that tab slot connection right there. And just flip out his toes. There you have that side done. Then second verse pretty much just like the first. Flip that clip in, flip that up, untab all of this. This tab in quite securely. Clip that in, flip in that foot, open that up, extend all of this, close that up, flip out the toe, and then you're just going to take the two halves here, and they will just clip together right there like that. So you got that ready to go. Now for this backpack section here, you're just going to take this panel, just rotate this all the way around, bring that up, and you bring these cannons down. They will just tab in, rotate them up, bring that down, tab that in, rotate that up, untab the arm, and then just rotate the paw back to extend the fist, rotate the fist so it's oriented properly, flip in that wing, that side's ready to go. Same thing on the other side. Just untab that, bring this around, other way, bring that around, rotate the fist, flip in that wing, and you can bring this head up, rotate it around, and that is ready to go. Then you just bring in the rest of the body. It will just slide in like that. Bring the head down. Bring the head down and bring out this little black panel to expose the face. And there you have Victory Leo back in robot mode. Here we have Star Saber back in robot mode. And there you have the Haslab Victory Saber.